What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be talking about this week's Double Money DLC event week as well as the property and vehicle discounts. This event week is for June 25th through July 3rd, 2024. In regards to new content, we obviously have the new Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, which features the new bail enforcement business, dispatch work from Vincent, which can be activated by tapping your right stick while you're in an owned cop car, 6 cars from Legendary Motor Show website. Although the Pipistrello is only available to GTA Plus members currently a week early, however, if you have a friend that has GTA Plus and owns the car, you can actually buy it from them in the LS car meet. I guess Rockstar made a bit of an oopsie there. We also have 1 car on Summer San Andreas and 3 cop cars on Warstock, totaling 10 vehicles for day 1 content, which actually is pretty good. And that's pretty much it for the major day 1 content. As always, I will be making a features and changes fully detailed video later on, but for now, that's the brand new major content. Anyways, the current prize right for this week is the Gauntlet Hellfire. It is primarily based on the 2018 Dodge Demon, mixed with the Challenger Hellcat wide body, and has normal price of $745,000. To get it for free this week, you have to place top 1 in an LS Car Meet Series race for 2 days in a row. In regards to performance, in the muscle car class, it is a top 20 performing vehicle around most tracks. It's great in a straight line, but obviously its traditional muscle car handling is what holds it back. It also offers great customization, one of my favorite muscle cars in the game. Continuing to the test ride vehicles for this week, we have the Jester race car, the Peyote Gasser, and the FMJ as well. And all of these are Remove website vehicles, so definitely make sure to pick them up this week if you don't already own them. And for current gen console users, we have the new Euros X32 as the HSW test ride vehicle for this week. Continuing to the casino podium vehicle, we have the Tulip M100. It's primarily based on the 1980 Chevy Malibu Coupe and has a normal price of about $1.6 million. In regards to performance, in the muscle car class, it has below average performance in that class, and that's mainly due to its poor handling and lack of speed. But it still has fantastic customization and is pretty fun to drive and drag race with as well. In terms of the dealership cars for this week, in luxury autos, we have the new Ubermacht Niobe and the Coquette D1 as well. Continuing to Simeons, we have the new Paragon S, the old Coquette Blackfin, the Ferrari GT, the Cognoscenti Cabrio, and the Faggio Sport as well. And all of these, except for the new Paragon S, are Remove website vehicles, so definitely make sure to pick them up this week if you don't already own them. Moving on to discounts. In terms of property discounts, we don't have any on sale this week, but that's not that surprising. We have a brand new DLC, so it makes sense. Continuing to the vehicle discounts, starting off in the test ride, we have 30% off the Vapid FMJ. This one again is a Remove website car. In regards to performance, in the supercar class, and is below average performing car in that class due to its poor handling on bumpier tracks. It really only performs well on flat tracks, but regardless, I love the styling of it, and I think it's definitely worth owning for that reason alone. And lastly, in Simeons, we have 30% off the Coquette Blackfin. This one's in the muscle car class, unlike the new Coquette D1, which is in the sports classics class. They're essentially based on the same car, the Corvette C1, but obviously the Coquette D1 looks a lot more realistic and has great customization as well. It really puts the Coquette Blackfin in a weird situation, but at least they're in different classes. Moving along to the gun van with the following weapons available this week. In terms of double money, we have double money NRP on the adversary mode Cross the Line, and double money NRP on select community series jobs as well. And that's it for double money this week. Not the greatest, but as to be expected during a new DLC release. In regards to the weekly challenge this week, if you secure 6 bounties from the new bail office business this week, you receive $100,000. Continuing to the weekly vehicle robberies from the salvage yard business, again these only change once per event week. We have the McTony robbery with the Condro SJ, the Duggan robbery with the Drift Yosemite, and the cargo ship robbery with the Godzita. And to mention, obviously none of these are claimable this week. And lastly, for the time trials, this week's normal time trial is Stab City. I recommend a quick bike for this one. For the premium race, we have the Supercar Race Congestion Charge. I highly recommend the Devastate, Torero XO, Emerus, or Krieger for this race. And if you're on current gen, I highly recommend using the HSW Devastate or the HSW Weaponized Ignis. And lastly, for current gen console users, the HSW Town Trials Del Perro Beach. As always, the HSW Hakachi Dragon with the best 140s. In terms of my vehicle discount pick of the week, there's only 2 this week, but if I had to pick one, I'd go with the FMJ. The Coquette Blackfin is amazing, but again, the new Coquette D1 has kind of replaced it as the better Corvette C1. The FMJ has gorgeous exterior styling, and it's pretty nice to drive as long as it's a relatively smooth road. Anyways guys, overall this event week I would say is above average. Obviously we have a brand new DLC. Now if we don't factor in the new DLC content, it's pretty lackluster obviously, but again, that's to be expected during a brand new DLC. So with that, if we factor in both the event week and the DLC content, I'd give this event week a solid 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thanks again for watching, hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.